Hi, Bubba.
Everything's gonna be okay. I love you.
I think about that all the time. I was begging for help. I looked at my husband, I'm like, okay, we can't go on here. The hospital that we were at in our hometown wasn't really equipped with colorectal specialists. I just started doing Google searches. Thankfully, I found Dr. Wood.
Kai has VACTERL, which is an acronym describing a series of different birth defects. Several days after I spoke to his mother, Kai was flown here from California so we could start treating him. His case was certainly more challenging because of some complications during previous surgical procedures.
It was so severe that his intestines were so swollen that they literally were like trying to burst out of his body. He went into multiple organ failure. His bowels ended up being put into a silo, which is just like a bag outside of his body. The sepsis basically just poisoned his whole body. We were told your son might not be able to hold his head up. He might not be able to learn how to walk.
You're doing so good.
Literally within the first 24 hours of our son being here, he had color in his skin.
All the muscles and skin of his abdominal wall had become necrotic or had died. In small children, when they're in a lot of stress, their bodies don't heal. They're in a catabolic phase, as in they're breaking down their own body to try and survive. We booked 2 days in the OR. We spent about 16 hours the first day getting everything lined up, and then about 10 hours the following day. By the end of that procedure, we had all his bowels back together.
First time Mommy is holding him in over 27 days, almost a month.
Our real goal to get him back home was to have him on a gastrostomy tube.
Yeah, baby.
It took a long time for us to grow enough skin to cover that part of his body so that we could then access his stomach.
Keep going, keep going.
We were here 374 days. He relearned how to crawl, how to stand up. He celebrated his first birthday here. He took his first steps surrounded by the nursing team on the recovery floor. We were like, he's gonna walk out of this hospital when we get discharged. And literally when he got discharged, he walked off the floor and almost tried to run, because he was so determined.
Having not seen him for a year, it was fairly emotional seeing him again.
Hello.
He ran over completely unsolicited and gave me a hug.
Dr. Wood and the team at Nationwide Children's Hospital is the absolute best place that we can ever have hoped or dreamed for. There's no better team out there.
Kai exemplifying why the center is so important. He is the most complex of the complex patients.
There's so many different experts located under the same roof. It just makes it a little bit easier to know that we don't have to go to multiple places.
He needs some G-tube feeds. And yes, his belly has some shock value. But the reality is, tummy tells a heck of a story.
He's a success. It's probably one of the biggest success stories we've ever had here. Having those success allows you to then say, okay, I want to have it again and again and again. Not just for Kai, but for every other kid that comes here to see CPR.
I really feel like his life was saved when we were able to fly him here. Malakai will be a forever patient here.